Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode of On It. I am Mikey. That is Devan.
Damn, I wish I could remember what we talked about. I couldn't even remember what we talked about the Super Bowl.
If it has to come down to that, or I just seem like a hater to get my point across, I'll do it.
Oh my God, he missed it!
Either the 2000 or 2001 Oakland A's. Maybe 02.
I'm trying to think. Besides like 42, have I ever seen a baseball movie?
Sandlot?
No.
Really?
Never. No, I've told you I can count the number of movies I've seen on like maybe 3 people's pair of hands. Maybe like that, but that might be too many. That might be.
That's...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new episode of On It. We are here. You got me. You got Devan. We are back. We're just talking baseball movies. I guess if there is a sport, I don't know. We can get into like the real topics that are important, like the people not starting and or starting, or the fact that I think the NFL is completely in on helping Kansas City and Rashi Rice. But we're gonna get into those things in a minute.
How about football movies?
What sport has the best movies?
Baseball.
See, I was gonna say that hands down, but then I did think like there is a conversation.
I mean, Remember the Titans is probably one in terms of sports movies, close to one at least. Basketball movies. I don't think I've ever seen Coach Carter.
I mean, Coach Carter and what, Air Bud?
No, like Mike.
Like Mike.
Thunderstruck.
Sucked so much. Dick.
Thunderstruck was
that
terrible.
Movie sucks. There's another basketball one that's like that. Oh, both Space. Well, the first Space Jam, yeah.
Don't pair it. Don't put in Space Jam.
Basketball might be up there. We'll go over baseball real quick. What are the baseball ones?
Dude, there's so many.
Top 5. But be serious. You're baseball biased, but so be, don't name some bullshit and be like, bro, it's better than Remember the Titans. You've never seen it. Like,
well,
give me something.
I mean, Sandlot, 42, okay. Bull Durham, Moneyball, Trouble with a Curve, For the Love of the Game.
All right. Trouble with a Curve sounds like
The Natural.
Never mind.
No.
But no.
Too many curves.
Baseball,
Rookie of the Year, The Rookie.
I haven't heard of Trouble with a Curve or whatever.
A League of Their Own, which I've never seen. I'm not going to watch because it's
What is it?
Nah, it's just a movie about a women's baseball team.
So softball movie?
No, baseball. And it's got Tom Hanks, and I hate Tom Hanks, and Madonna's in it. And
You hate Tom Hanks?
Fuck yeah.
Why?
The way people used to talk about him, the nicest guy in Hollywood, what a great guy, better actor, fucking big, and a fish called Wanda. I don't even know not whatever the movie he was in. And then you realize that he's a part of that, or probably is. He's got a fucking half psycho son named Chet. He's got a daughter who just wrote a memoir about him and how he's a shit dick father. And it's just not my cup of tea. And then, the movie was Forrest Gump is cool once, and then the way people talk about that fucking movie like it's the best fucking thing ever.
And here's the thing, because I'm not a movie guy, so my movie opinions are very like one-dimensional, or however you want to describe it. But okay, fucking all right, element, sure, fucking preschool. No, so is Forrest Gump not like a horribly paced movie?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, nothing happens in the movie.
Okay,
pace is horrible.
But doesn't like nothing happen, and then like a lot happens, like in like a fucking like a lot.
Yeah, and then it's him trying to like a woman who feels bad for him. It's a really weird story.
I've seen it one time. I've seen it once, and I just remember thinking like, wow, it's like this is getting boring, and then they just shoved everything, just as much as they could in like one section, and then just a slower end. I guess.
No, it's weird. I mean, the movie kind of comes in waves. It's like pieces of his life. He's in Vietnam. He's in fucking he's an Alabama running back or whatever the fuck.
But
He's
that's what
doing
I'm
this, he's
saying.
doing that. And
He's an Alabama running back. He's in Vietnam. He's a runner. He's
the
running
whole
across
movie
the
makes
world.
no fucking sense. He's running across the fucking world, and I don't know. It's not a
What
movie
about the
that you
one where he's
watch all
fucking
the
the
time. It's not a
volleyball?
movie that you can go back to and go, oh,
What about the one where he's fucking the volleyball?
never seen it. It's Castaway. I'm
Mm.
not watching a 3-hour movie of a guy on a beach.
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
it'd be like if it was like Titanic Part 2, but it was just Rose
Just
like on the door for 2 hours.
yeah. Well,
Watching
I'm
everybody else
cold.
just die.
Yeah. Fuck off.
But no, so movies for it's baseball. Football is not even close. Remember the Titans? Fucking Waterboy.
I mean, Friday Night Lights, which I haven't seen.
Both Longest Yards.
Ooh.
Boom,
I
bam.
love it. I can watch The Longest Yard every day. I love that fucking movie.
You know people that might get mad at this, which I mean maybe you'll just immediately disagree and say fuck the old heads, but there's combat sports in total, like if you got just total them up as their one as their own, just said combat sports, that might take number one.
Ah.
You got the
All the Rocky
Rockies, you
movies.
got the, but then like okay, you could go Rocky, you can go what fucking Karate Kid. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if
Fuck.
people fuck with Karate
The
Kid.
Fighter.
I don't know. But then after that, like I said, I'm not a movie buff, so then I'm thinking like what? Here Comes the Boom with Paul Blart.
Sure.
Like what are we?
Sure. There was an
Southpaw
early
with
movie.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
There was an
Wait, what are we?
Southpaw. Creed movies, which I haven't
Creed.
watched.
Sure.
There's the early it's an early James Franco movie called Annapolis. It's about the boxing Navy boxers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I mean, I was just say combat could be up there as well. But
Not
I
a
don't
bad
know.
movie.
Maybe baseball. I mean, baseball might be it, but I would never be able to tell you if you're right or not.
See, but Moneyball is like there's a lot of movies that like you have to sort of love baseball to watch. Moneyball's kind of one, but it's also still like a good movie to where you can kind of get sucked in and not know every name and not know everything that happened. It tells the story well and it's interesting.
Okay. I noticed you didn't say golf.
I don't give a fuck about Bagger Vance or
Happy Gilmore. I mean, that's all. That's the only golf movie I know.
Happy Gilmore's great, but it's you haven't seen either.
No,
You must.
that's what I'm saying.
See, but Happy Gilmore's not even a golf movie.
Exactly. Okay.
Like it's just a Sandler movie that involves
So what's
golf.
a golf movie? Like what even is a golf movie then? Do they have air golf, bud golf, golf bud?
Golf Bud.
Is
Am
there
I
a dog
blanking on
golf
if there's
movie?
any good golf movies? Oh,
Is there no-
Caddyshack.
I've heard of it. Is there no dog?
But again,
golf
that's
movie?
more of like a comedy movie with golf involved.
No dogs golfing.
Not yet. They don't have the this. They don't have these.
Dude, they've played football. They've played basketball.
Yeah, but they're catching
They've played it. Okay, but I mean they can.
there's no dog out there throwing a baseball around.
They can. Okay, but here's the thing. If you can bend the rules for a dog in like the NFL, you can do that at the PGA Tour. Figure it out.
That's true.
They'll find a way. But let's get into some actual shit, Devin. Let's talk about what's going on, the league, the NFL, shit, even the NBA. Even the NBA gave us a topic today. I won't say it has anything to do with a team or a move made inside the NBA, but thank God for Anthony Edwards.
Oh no.
First things first.
Didn't see anything.
Daniel. It's okay. We're a little late on it, but I just realized we kind of it's a little. I want to talk about it.
He has 12 kids?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Daniel Jones named the starter for the Colts officially.
Official.
And I guess I don't want to say we had the discussion of is his career. Well, no, we kind of had the discussion at first of could his career be over? Could it already be over?
Who AR?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was with the assumption that he would probably still get to play this year.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of on like the same leash as Bryce Young, but not in the same way. Like the same time frame, like 3
Okay.
years, but
Mhm.
not in the same regard. Like Bryce Young,
Yes.
because he's on a shit team, and it's like, what can the Panthers get out of him? And it's not much. With
So,
AR, it's like we don't know what we're looking at. We know what we've seen, and we've seen arm strength, talent, and then a little bit of running ability. But in terms of being a quarterback, it's not there.
yeah, we've seen athletic ability. We've seen his
Which is what we
athletic
saw
ability.
from him in college. There was no ability for
Yeah.
him to win. It was just he's a fucking athlete.
Well, that's the thing. You're a pure at you're a pure athlete, athletic freak. You're gonna be a 5-star athlete in high school. You're gonna go on, and if you still rely on your just raw athletic ability, you're probably still gonna be able to prevail at some point. And then you get to the NFL,
Until
and
you run into Daniel Jones.
you run into fucking Daniel Jones and Zach Wilson throwing touchdowns in the preseason, and we're wondering what you're doing.
Well, I mean, for the Colts, it's like, how many years can we sit around and start a guy who's dealing with injuries and dealing with still learning how to play the position
you know,
when you have, again, I mean, not a great team, but a few guys on there.
and the fact that it's sad that it had to be, it has to hurt or the fact that this has to hurt Anthony Richardson's career, is unfortunate. But I think that this might be the Colts' karma.
What do you mean?
Well, after Peyton left, they got their Andrew Luck, and they had their next star,
Yep.
and then they let him die on the field.
That's true.
They did not protect that man worth a fucking. They just never did. They never. I mean, that's literally who we bring up whenever we talk about any of these quarterbacks and how bad they need an offensive line. We go, look at Andrew Luck. Look at Andrew Luck. Look at Andrew Luck. And
Yeah.
look at how the Colts. I mean, and I mean, it's kind of like, all right, well, you got a guy who deserves to be taken care of, and you didn't take care of him, and he was constantly hurt, and now you got a guy who you can't even take care of because he's constantly hurt. Like, it's just, it
Sure.
seems a little
But-
bit of
I mean, the other thing with AR was, yeah, his O line's shit, and it forces him out and forces him to do stupid shit. But like, correct me if I'm wrong. The first season he got hurt was like the first few games he played. The first or second game he played, he gets a nasty concussion off of not protecting himself, diving for the end zone or whatever it was, and then did it multiple times. Ended up injuring his shoulder. That fucked him for the whole year. So just all this, like, I don't know if I can blame it on the Colts because
no. That's what I'm saying. It's not. This isn't the Colts. This isn't the Colts doing. This is the Colts doing of the past.
sure,
This is their
okay, I
karma.
got you.
This is Anthony Richardson can't stay healthy, and there's nothing the Colts can do about that.
No, like you're a mobile quarterback. Like Lamar's a mobile quarterback. Lamar doesn't take nasty hits often.
No.
Like he
Tries
has done everything he can to avoid hits and still be the best running quarterback. So it's like there's a ton of guys in the NFL who are able to stay healthy and able to do things. But yeah, when it comes to quarterback, I mean, Daniel Jones isn't the answer, but it gives them a
No.
shot to make the playoffs.
Ugh.
It does.
Okay, but if
AR
the if
doesn't.
the hold on, if the requirements are having a quarterback that you like are pretty sure you could keep healthy is like the requirement for possible to make the playoffs, sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know what else, like what I mean, if Daniel Jones like being named the starter for the Colts means that they have a shot at the playoffs now, I guess everybody does besides the Saints.
Fair.
Like, I mean, who
but
that's
no.
kind of crazy.
Daniel Jones is bad.
And we've
compared
also
to
only
top
seen Daniel
quarterbacks in the
Jones.
NFL,
We've also only seen him play for the Giants.
which he has made the playoffs before and won a playoff game, but that is because of Saquon Barkley. Now he has a very good running back in Jonathan Taylor. So if he can stay healthy and keep this team out of trouble in terms of turning the ball over, I think that they have a shot. I don't think they have a shot with Anthony Richardson. If they start Anthony Richardson, he's going to play 4, 5, 6 games, get hurt, and then now you have to go to Daniel Jones 7 weeks into a season.
Yeah, and we can't even play the if he was healthy thing anymore.
No, there's no with him. There's never been if he was healthy. He's never been healthy, and when he was, he's never been a great quarterback.
No, not.
He's a freak
really.
athlete, but it's a
So
shame that NFL scouts tricked the Colts into believing they had a top 5 pick on their hands.
So then I guess the question we might have answered already, but I mean, are there any chances left?
Yes.
Okay.
Outside linebacker.
You say yes. So fucking hell. I did look at some teams, and I'm thinking of maybe future questionable QB situations, or just after this year. But I'm looking at, all right, say maybe this is the last straw for Tua in Miami, and I'm not looking at and before you say anything, I'm looking at solely Anthony Richardson being brought in to be on the depth chart as a quarterback.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm saying okay, maybe Miami, they give up on Tua. I could see a situation like that. Once Aaron Rodgers leaves, I have no clue what direction Pittsburgh even thinks they're going to go in. New Orleans any day, any possible day on the calendar. Stafford, I don't know how much longer he's going to be in LA. Carolina, Chicago. I mean, I guess they could, but if they fail, they're gonna be right back at 1 or 2 spot picking at the draft. They're not they're not picking up an Anthony Richardson.
No, and the Colts have been a team that, I mean, outside of 2012 and 22 when AR got drafted. They don't really get those ultra high draft picks. They're usually in a relatively decent place. I mean, never good over the past 15 years, but yeah, I can see him being brought into a team. I can see him getting traded sort of midseason if one of the 8 Saints quarterbacks get hurt and you need a guy to play Wildcat.
See, that's the thing, though. I'm looking at teams like the Rams might try a Stetson Bennett before an AR. The Dolphins might try a Quinn Ewers before an Anthony Richardson. They already got guys that they might try if all things go to shit.
And there's also a ton of guys. I don't know if there's a ton, but there's some quarterbacks coming up through college, and there always will be.
There always will be. There will always be somebody at the number 1
Arch is going to be the number 1 draft pick either next year or the year after, regardless, honestly, of if he's the best quarterback or not.
Yeah. I mean, regardless of how good he is, if he is the best quarterback available next year, the whatever team that is in need for a quarterback the most, that's picking the earliest, is going to take him
for sure.
But at the end of the day, Anthony Richardson lost his spot to Daniel Jones. So I don't know how many teams are going to look at it and be like, well, here's the talent we have, and say it's worse than Daniel Jones. Are they going to you would? So I'm just thinking you got to have
the
somebody.
Gauge is Daniel Jones now.
It's okay. So if we believe that nobody in this locker room could beat Daniel Jones for a spot for QB1, then we'll bring Anthony Richardson in.
Yes.
So the Saints, and that's about it. I'm not gonna lie, it's the Saints. That's it. Just the Saints. So I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens with Anthony Richardson. Probably have to wait till next year, or like you said, maybe a trade goes down. I don't know. I don't know if he gets traded this year unless Daniel Jones is like, shit, we're 5-1. You might as well just pack your bags, buddy. Like,
Well, you know
we're
what's
done.
like now? Granted, the Colts said that they plan to have Daniel Jones as a starter for the entire year. Obviously, if Daniel Jones gets hurt, what I said? If Daniel Jones gets hurt, okay,
Gets hurt. Yeah,
yeah.
if Daniel Jones gets hurt, yeah.
If he gets hurt, AR has a chance. It sounded weird coming out of my mouth. If he gets hurt, he has a chance. But I had a point.
Well, all you were saying is the Colts said that they were going to rock with Daniel Jones all year. So if he does get hurt, Anthony Richardson has a chance. But if Daniel Jones doesn't get hurt, then I mean, he's
But I
probably
mean, I don't know. Even still, like, oh, that's what it was.
There you go.
Apparently, his agents are like fuming,
Yes.
and they're like, we're so confused. This wasn't a part of the plan. This is the NFL. You can lose your spot to anybody. That would be like if Shador was like, what the fuck? Joe Flacco? It's like, no, they brought in Daniel Jones to have a legit competition, and they found out so early that Daniel Jones was going to be the starter that they didn't have a competition.
Yeah, I mean, credit to fucking Shador and anybody else on his PR team. He ain't bitching like, I got a 40-year-old starting over me. It's like, at least, I mean,
that
like,
was the plan.
Even if you do feel that way,
Yeah.
we don't know that. We don't know you feel that way, but you got Anthony Richardson. His agents, I saw it was something like they're going to be making some calls or something along the lines of that. I don't know. I'm not sure what they have in store. So
It's like, I don't know how that could, like, I get that. I guess the Colts the entire time have been saying, oh, AR is our guy, or we're going to have a QB competition or whatever the fuck. I don't know how that blindsides you.
No, I don't think they're surprised at all. I think, if anything, I mean, this is just them kind of not coping, but like they kind of have to.
Yeah.
I mean, Anthony Richardson, his statement was pretty simple. Like, I'm not mad. Like, it is what it is. I get it. So
it's like when, like in baseball, when a player gets thrown out of the game, your manager has to come out, yell at the ump, and get thrown out of the game, just so you don't look like a sack
But it's
of shit.
also like, this isn't like a parent. Like, if a parent was
this
doing
isn't
it,
his mom.
You would think the agent would be like, yo, mom, like, stop, like, shut up.
Yeah.
But this is the agent who's running their mouth.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I'm sure when Kaepernick's wife was on Twitter or whatever, like, I'm sure Kaepernick's agent was like, yo, like, this
Chill
is not.
the fuck out.
Like, bro, we got you on the phone with John Harbaugh right now.
Yeah.
Like, stop it. But
instead, the agents of AR are blindsided, fuming.
Blindsided, nice. I guess we'll have to make a part 2 to that movie, and it's just Anthony Richardson getting cut. Okay, so I want to talk about something, and this is a theory.
It's OJ getting off the hook. That's a blindside.
OJ definitely. That's blindside too. But no, was that the movie Blindside? We didn't include that.
That movie sucks.
That movie didn't suck. That movie's just a lie. That's why people don't like it.
Yeah, true.
But I mean, it's still a good movie. I mean, is Jaws real? Oh, no.
What do you mean?
I'm saying like
Jaws isn't real.
But I'm saying it wasn't like based on a true story.
You know what's crazy is like, I don't like horror movies or anything, but I've seen The Conjuring once, I think.
You don't like horror movies?
I don't watch them. This is coming from a guy who just said he's seen less than 30 movies.
No, but this is, and then that's coming from the guy who fucking bashes me whenever I don't know a bullshit movie you name. So what I'm saying is, what do you mean you don't like you're talking new movie? Like you're telling me you don't?
Yeah, like the new movies or whatever.
Like horror movies are like, I mean, if you're talking like genre wise, top 2 or top 3 to me, probably 2. If we're talking in terms of the most popular or best movies.
Maybe. Besides the point. I found out like that the Conjuring and like the Annabelle doll is all real. Like that's a real story. And then they were like, "Oh, someone died moving Annabelle." And I was like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
Yeah, no, that's it's about as real as Slender Man. I mean,
For
whatever,
real.
sure, I guess, but no, horror movies are. I mean, just if we're talking like in terms of just pop culture, horror movies run almost everything, or at a point ran everything. Horror movies had a prime that was really super untouchable. You gonna deny that? You're gonna
No,
deny that they didn't have a fucking prime?
I wouldn't know. I've seen.
So like like okay, what are the best horror movies in your opinion? Like what are the best horror movies?
Scary Movie 1 through 5.
So you've never watched like the original Scream or horror or Nightmare on Elm Street, or I mean I'm not a big fan of Halloween's because it's pretty fucking boring. But I mean even Halloween or Friday the 13th, like you've never seen those originals. And then like you got people who are
I've
like,
seen a movie
oh,
called Asylum.
Children of the Corn, or like fucking Silence of the Lambs. I mean, like
I've seen
you got
Silence of the Lambs.
I mean,
I
like, but
wouldn't
then you
call
got
it a horror movie.
it's supposed to be a horror. There was a time where horror movie was just boring, scary guy. But I mean, but then you got like the other like where it turned into like kind of gore, like Saw or Final Destination. Like there was a prime of just of good. You're shaking your head like they're not good movies.
No, I'm shaking my head like
You
I've
can-
never seen Saw.
That's a
I
problem.
have,
Like
I have Seesaw.
the original Saws, like no, those are fantastic.
Yeah, I've never seen the original. I've seen bits of Final Destination.
Final Destination, I mean, it's the originals are good, but then they kind of get more and more into like the just let's make it the most craziest.
Yeah.
Kind of like 1,000 Ways to Die. Like, let's just make up the most bullshit way that
Sure.
anyone could die possible. But no, horror movies are good, but not The Conjuring. Don't watch Paranormal Activity and go, damn, this is what horror movies are. Yeah, no, those horror movies suck. Those aren't horror movies.
What
Those
about
are
Get
like.
Out? Or This Is Us. What was that movie? No, it was
Him.
called Us.
There we go. You can add him.
What about
him to
him?
the him's gonna get added to the football list. But no, let's talk about a NFL situation, another NFL situation, Devin. I came up with this conspiracy theory like middle of the night. I think I even texted you about it. Like I gotta get this on paper. I gotta get this on wax, Devin.
On wax?
Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. I gotta
Do
get it on
people say
wax. Used to. So at first, Rashi Rice, right? The NFL comes out and they're saying they wanted to initially give him a 10-game suspension. We came on here and we were like, damn, that's a lot compared to what other people have been like compared to what other people have done and then what their punishment was.
Sure.
But then I realized like, okay, like take a step back and look at it. And I might sound crazy here. Maybe I will at the end of this, maybe I won't. Who knows? So they come out and give him a crazy suspension, 10 games.
Yep.
10 games. We're gonna give you 10 games that we know is gonna get shot down. We know you're not. We know this isn't gonna happen.
Yeah.
This is not gonna happen. It's gonna get shot down immediately. No, we're not fucking 10-game suspension. No. You see what Myles Garrett did for 6 games? All right. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So that gets shut down, and then his disciplinary hearing for the NFL is going to be September 30th.
Yeah, when you said hearing, I think what you thought it was his actual hearing.
I guess at first, yeah,
For the court.
that's
yeah.
He just has to serve whatever time at some point, I believe.
It's like 30 days of something. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever the hell it is. But this was his NFL disciplinary hearing coming on September 30th, which is after week 4. So he's going to be able to play the first 4 games. In those first 4 games, it's besides one shitty game. They play the Chargers, they play the Eagles, and then 2 days before the 30th, they play the Ravens. And I was like, wow, that's convenient. And then right after that, so say he gets a suspension, right?
Yeah.
And then you go and look at the games after that. You have Jacksonville, Detroit, Vegas, Washington, Buffalo. I guarantee you, like I promise you, So they're going to give him his suspension. He's probably, he's going to miss out on that Detroit game. So yeah, whatever. They'll have to struggle versus Detroit.
Yep.
He will be back by either Washington or Buffalo. I guarantee you. They gave him the 10. They said,
Dang.
"Oh yeah, no, 10. 10's too much. 10, okay, 3. Fuck it. We'll give him a 3-game suspension.
2.
We'll give him a 3-game suspension. He'll miss out on Detroit, but Kansas City will easily beat Jacksonville and Vegas without him, and then he'll be back to play Washington."
I mean, correct me if
And/or
I'm wrong.
Buffalo.
I've never heard of like a mid-season. Hey, we're still trying to figure out your suspension here. Like Myles Garrett got suspended immediately after for the rest of the season.
There probably has
Now,
been
granted,
situations
this is an off the field
that too.
issue that involved the Popos. So yeah, I don't know how this works, but the fact that the hearing, which he could have tomorrow,
Yeah.
you can talk tomorrow. You can talk right now.
You can do it right now.
But instead, we're gonna wait 4 weeks just to show that we're gonna maybe suspend him. Like they might not even suspend him.
Which that would be insane. The fact that they wanted to give him the 10-game suspension with or without whatever conspiracy I have, I think they will give him a suspension.
Yeah.
But just the fact that, like, if you really think about it, it's like, oh, okay, so y'all letting him play against Philly and Baltimore and a AFC West rival, and then we're gonna give him the suspension.
Like usually, like suspensions will be delayed if there's an appeal. Is this an appeal to the 10-game suspension?
It must be, to be completely honest with you. I don't care enough about Rashi Rice to look that up.
No,
but I will say that he'll be back at the latest, back to play Buffalo.
A little off topic, actually a lot off topic. There was a suspension in tennis earlier this year. One of the best tennis player in the world was on some type of performance-enhancing drug, allegedly, whatever. They popped him for some PED. The initial report and what they wanted to suspend him for was 2 years. He appealed, got a 2-month suspension.
It was 2 years, then it went to 2 months?
2 months. And didn't miss any major tournaments, I don't think.
So Rashi Rice is going to miss Jacksonville and be back for Detroit?
Big time.
10 games, move it to 1?
1 game.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Maybe suspend him a quarter.
He'll be back by Buffalo. By the time they play Buffalo, at
probably
max,
Washington.
Max he'll get 4 games. But if they really, really don't want to see Washington have Washington beat Kansas City, but at the same time they could have an excuse. They could have an excuse. Oh, we lost to Washington.
Oh, we didn't have Rashi Rice.
We didn't have Rashi Rice, but shit, y'all might not have Terry. So who knows? Who knows, Devin? We're still waiting to see what happens with that, but we're not going to spend any more time.
Krosky Merritt. So
no, you have about 16 days, a little over 16 days before y'all play in the regular season with or without Terry. So y'all need to get that signature penned now.
We have Krosky Merritt, and Jaden Daniels is coming for every Lamar Jackson record there is. Yeah, hell no. We're kind of fucked.
I'm coming for it too.
Maybe we need this guy back.
Jahan Dotson?
Yeah.
Nice. Maybe not. But all right. Let's talk apologies, Devin. We've seen them. We've seen people go on the internet and apologize for their wrongdoings, things that they did. And a couple episodes ago, maybe a few, however many, we discussed Sha'carri Richardson for her situation in that airport with her boyfriend, and she posts an apology. Now, she does, in the apology, I'm sorry, I apologize, shouldn't have done it, blah, blah, blah. But apology then includes to her boyfriend.
Okay.
And then, but there was one part, and I'm not taking it out of context, but in part of her apology, let me say, in part of her apology, this quote comes in: "Due to my past pain and trauma."
Okay, yeah.
And then she goes on, let's you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm traumatized. I'm gonna go
what
fight in
what
an
what
airport.
what are we talking about, Devin? Let me just pull up the entire tweet or Insta. It was like Instagram story. It's like, all right, I'm glad those what your followers saw it. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't fucking know if they still follow you, then they probably forgave you. But I just want to pull it up. Which the apology isn't really the main point. Actually, it kind of is because, and I'll say why in a second. But if we go over here, and okay, I apologize to Christian. He came into my life and gave me more than a relationship, but a greater understanding of unconditional love from what I've experienced in my past. Due to my past trauma and pain, I was blind and blocked off to not only receive it, but give it. I love him, and to him, I can't apologize enough. My apologies should be just as loud as my actions, honestly louder.
Well, she
To
called him a
Christian, I
coward
love you. I'm
18
sorry.
times.
Well, okay, but that's what I'm saying. Like an IG post on your story that's gonna disappear in 24 hours is not louder than what you did. That's
No.
the first thing. But let me ask you a question, Devin. When just imagine, any of these guys. Like let's say with or without camera, whatever. One of these guys like just beat their wife or girlfriend or
Greg
whatever,
Hardy.
and they
And then he
basically
said,
just
I love you, babe.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
like, just come out and say, like, hey, I'm sorry, I love you. My pain and trauma in my past, it's just caused me to.
Yeah,
It's been
if
really
John
hard to
Jones
love.
was like, man, I was just fucking so
Yeah,
traumatic,
yeah.
just so traumatized. I just had to beat a pregnant woman.
Like, but I'm saying, like, nobody. I've never seen a world where a man would get that type of I don't know, cut. Just nobody would cut that type of slack for a man. And you know what? Her
They
boyfriend,
should.
I guess, came back out and said that here's the other problem. Her boyfriend came out and said she shouldn't have. He accepts the apology and she should have never been arrested, which is another thing it's like, okay, I don't care how they handle their relationship.
Yeah,
If they apologize and make up, whatever. I don't like the same way like Ray Rice and his wife got married. Like, cool,
yeah.
whatever. Whatever
I don't
happened
care.
happened. But Ray Rice got punished,
Yes.
right? And like neither like him or his wife were like, I mean, like he didn't do anything wrong. Like he shouldn't have got punished. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like imagine if Ray Rice like came out shit before the video. Because mind you, it's like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how much of this they have on video, but imagine this wasn't on video and it was just he said, she said, and she still like came out and just admitted, like, yeah, I'm sorry. I did it. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
exactly.
Because I'm a woman, luckily you're not gonna press charges. And I could
Yes.
just come out and say, that I did do it, but I'm sorry. So I don't know. It's just I don't
Like
care. Like
if Ray's wife got punched and she was like, which I mean maybe like Ray didn't get arrested.
no, she forgave him, but I don't remember one time them being like, but like I don't understand why I'm suspended.
No, not at all.
Like this, which is it's because you shouldn't be surprised at any type of punishment that comes with it, whether that's like losing your whole job, mind you, because she's gonna be able to go run like whenever she wants to. This isn't
Yeah.
like affecting anything. Ray Rice's career was over. But like I said, I'm not saying Ray Rice shouldn't have gotten punished or whatever the fuck. It's just the complaint about double standards or whatever. It's just funny
Sure.
when you see a woman who did, commit a crime, some type of domestic crime, and then come out on the internet and go, yeah, I did it. I'm sorry. My pain, my past trauma caused this, whatever. Which, if you watch the video, did you watch the actual video of her getting arrested?
I watched some of it. She didn't look that traumatized.
Well, first of all, she was like, "So y'all not gonna arrest him? Y'all not gonna
Yes,
arrest him?
exactly.
So y'all." She actually said, "It's okay. It's funny. It's funny
She
that we're
said,
talking
"You're a
about
fucking
standards."
coward. I never want to see you again.
No, but she said
Never
to
want
the
to see your
cop, one of the
coward
cops,
ass
she was
again
like,
or some
"So
shit."
y'all aren't gonna take the woman's word and listen to what she has to say." Like
Mm,
she pulled the whole woman card out and
mm.
everything, and now because she's a woman, she can pull the I did it, and I'm so sorry. My
I'm
trauma caused
traumatized.
this car. So maybe we need to divide the standards. We keep doubling standards, and people are mad about this and mad about that. But I've never heard about standards getting divided, and maybe we need to do that because I'm not like I don't know. Does she need to fucking go to jail? No, but like, does she need to
No.
understand that
Yeah.
like her shitty route of an apology, like going on an Instagram story that, like I said, it's gonna disappear in 24 hours, and you're just tweet some bullshit like, I'm sorry, you didn't really take accountability. You blamed it on you. You said how
Yeah.
sorry you were. Yes, you said that
Sure.
you were sorry, but you blamed it on you due to my past. Like you did, there was an explanation part of that paragraph that didn't
Well,
say like I did it and I just shouldn't have done it.
exactly. Like all she should have said is, "I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done it." And also, like, this is her personal life.
Yeah.
Like, sure, yeah, if you did actually assault him, then that's a legal issue. But the fact that you're having a fight with your boyfriend is no one's business.
Well, no, I guess this is. I mean, well, you do something in public, you publicly apologize.
Well, no, you just say, "I'm sorry for having the fight in public," not, "Oh, I'm sorry that I'm traumatized and I'm a bad girlfriend and I love you." Who gives a fuck? I don't give a shit.
I mean, no, it was a cop out. It was a cop out.
Why don't you fucking tell him that?
But I'm just saying, like, imagine if Tyreek Hill was like, just like growing up, like, I just always felt the need to just beat any
Break
women,
kids' arms.
beat any just it just doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, I
But
just love snapping stuff.
no, I just have it's OCD. I have a snap fixation.
I mean, it
Um,
is nice that, like, I don't know if it's nice, but like Tyreek's wife is, they're separated.
I wouldn't know.
No, that happened right after he almost with the
Michael
baby in
Jackson,
the
this kid.
balcony and whatever. Yeah,
Yeah, I do remember that.
but
But
no,
yeah.
it's like, yeah, good on her for finally separating herself.
Speaking of bad choices by women and or men,
Okay.
Anthony Edwards.
Mm.
So at first, some things came out about Anthony Edwards, like I guess with this one of his children, he, there was those texts that came out about him, and what he said to her and whatnot. And at the end of the day, child support. That was the main conversation. The child support.
Yes.
We gotta figure this money out. And initially, the report was he paid, the 18 years up front, and he gave $1 million to the court, and that just covered 18 years.
I do remember that.
So that apparently that report is false.
Okay.
And that there has not been an agreement on anything yet.
Hmm.
Because like you do kind of have to come to an agreement. Like it's not like people act like Anthony Edwards just showed up to the court like, all right, that's how we're doing this. I'm out. See ya.
Sure.
Like figure it out. Like no, I mean, because and I'm not picking a side because I honestly don't know how I would even feel in this type of situation. But they do have the argument of like, bro, you're gonna get richer and richer. You're not just gonna pay us what you're worth now, and then 10 years from now when you're worth 100 times more.
That is true.
Not financially help. Now here's the
Well,
thing.
I mean, at the same time, it kind of is weird that like the level of child support changes with your income. Like there should be a minimum and there should be a cap. Like the fact that you have to give that amount of money just because you make that amount of money.
Well, I mean, it's just, but that's how.
Well, you're choosing
real,
not to take care of the child, so I guess you'd give them.
No, that's the thing.
Percentage.
You're kind of getting punished by not taking care of the child. Which I will say, look, if there is, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like, oh, I became a father, my whole fucking life view changed about everything. Like,
sure.
Like there are still like I only have lived my life. So like I don't know what would have happened if I just got some random girl pregnant when I was on the road playing Toronto. Like I don't fucking know.
Little babies.
Like I don't know.
Other
I don't
baby
know.
mama.
I'm not Stefan Diggs, so I can't tell you how that shit would go down. But I will say, if I was Anthony Edwards, like I'm gonna get to a point where it's like, wow. So I have 4 children with 4 different women. I need to switch my game plan up a little bit.
Maybe
And or
wrap your
like I,
willy.
like see that's the thing. I'm not gonna put it on no woman, but like choose a smarter woman. Maybe don't like because I'm saying you. Who knows? Were any of these traps or whatever? I don't
Sure.
fucking know. There is a history of that happening.
There's trappers.
There are occasions of men getting trapped and women admitting that they trapped. That's exactly what they were doing.
Sure.
Um,
Anchor baby.
But I'm saying like even that, like choose smarter women, choose women that you trust more. Don't just fuck anything. Work on that game, bro. Like pull the fuck out. What are you doing?
It's rough seas, dude.
Because that's the thing. You do some stupid because that I believe he do some stupid shit like that because of the stupid shit he did after. It's like, oh man, I keep getting women pregnant. I'm gonna just give him $1 million.
Yep.
And that'll solve all the problems. It's like, no,
Poof.
you're fucked.
Also,
You're fucked.
like, imagine how quickly that money goes.
Very quickly.
Like, if you handed your baby mama $2 million, she's gonna have a new whip real quick.
See, but then that's the thing. I believe the woman was like, "Nah, I need money, and the kid needs money."
Sure.
But here's the other thing I do believe. It's like you should. I feel like if we're gonna talk, we discussed karma earlier, in the NFL, but I mean, you create 4 fatherless children.
Yeah.
You created 4 like broke. You created 4 broken families.
Yep.
Just for funsies,
like
just because you were just because you played Philly that weekend.
Yep.
It's like,
well, it was also like I don't know if you watched any of the Starting 5 Netflix series. I started it. I watched like 2 or 3 episodes when it came out. The one with Ant Tatum and like Sabonis or whatever. And the whole time they were talking about Ant, they were with Ant. He was with his high school sweetheart or whatever, and the way they talked about his relationship was like very I don't know, sweet and like light and whatever. And then you find out he's got 4 or 5 different kids with different women.
And there is like a mix between like you can find a middle ground between being like, I don't know, how people view Travis Hunter and like think he's a cuck, and then look at like Anthony Edwards. Like there is a middle ground.
Sure.
Like you don't have to
pick the wrong lady with Travis's thing, but I'm not saying it's the wrong woman. But yeah, you don't have to be pretty stupid about where you're putting your
where you're putting your eggs. But look, I'm just saying it's just in terms of just creating like fatherless children, or just making it hard on 4 other women. And I'm not saying, like I said, this is not all 100% his fault, all 100% her fault. But I mean, at the end of the day, you are making each time you do this, you're making 2 lives harder. You are rich and famous. You're very rich, and you've made at least 8 lives way harder than they need to be now.
Interesting perspective, one that he does not share. And I don't know. It happens. People have kids with a bunch of different women, or people get separated after having a kid. But it's the continual aspect of it,
Well, I mean, but like you can't be a part of their lives. Like I've seen plenty of these rappers out here like taking trips around the damn country on Father's Day to make sure they see all their children or whatever. It's like, no, I've seen, and I've also seen the complete opposite. But at the end of the day, I don't know, if you're gonna keep doing this stupid shit, at least be a dad or something. Like, don't. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. It's that's how I feel.
It's one of those things, like, because Ant's a superstar. Ant's one of the best players in the league. And then it's like there's just like this piece of him that like hasn't caused a lot of problems yet because he's 23, 24. But he's 23 and 24 and has these off the court issues that, again, haven't turned into anything very bad. But I don't. It's not a great start to his young career.
Ah, if you
But
look at
it's
just
like one of those things that like you feel like it's just bubbling out in the outskirts and something could happen.
But I'm just saying, like, if you think about just the life, I don't know. I'm just thinking of someone who, if they grew up either A, not having a dad, or B, knowing who their dad is and knowing that they want absolutely nothing to do with them, it's like, it's probably going to fuck you up.
Now,
And I
granted,
think we have had proof of that happening.
granted, your dad's Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, you
But
never
I
met the
mean,
guy, but
I was about to say, yeah, he's about as much as your dad as he is my dad at this point. I mean, if that's how much he is
wait,
your
my
dad.
dad's not Anthony Edwards.
But no, yeah. So that's how I feel about Anthony Edwards. Let's talk about preseason football, Devin. I've seen enough. I want to see Spencer Rattler start for the Saints. I don't care if it was a preseason game versus the Jags. 200 yards and a touchdown is enough for me. Don't want to see Tyler,
Slough.
Couch. Don't want to see that man throw a single pass in the regular season. And I'm tired of the what ifs. Let's just see it. I don't want to hear 5 years from now, like, man, just think about what Spencer Rattler could have done. Like, let's just figure it the fuck out right now.
I mean, I agree with that second part. Like, I don't think like we've seen him play in the NFL.
Barely.
Yeah, sure, barely, but we've barely seen him in the preseason. So, like when it comes to the Saints, the expectations are low. The bar is low for what their starting quarterback will look like. I don't think it's worth it to have Tyler Slough out there or whatever. Yeah, give Spencer a chance. But again, I mean, it's the Saints, so it's when you do give him a chance, you're probably not going to win a lot of games.
No.
There's going to be a lot of games where he may play well and they don't, or vice versa.
I think there's going to be a lot of games where they both play bad.
I think so too.
That's what I don't know. That's probably what's going to happen with the Saints.
But yeah, what I am tired of, really in all sports, but especially the NFL and quarterback situations, is just being up in the air about every goddamn quarterback situation, which is why I like the Daniel Jones move. You know kind of what you're getting.
Yeah.
You know you're going to have an available body who, granted, isn't the most immobile quarterback. For whatever reason, he's relatively mobile, even though he looks like he's got ankles tied around his fucking, Jesus Christ.
Ankles tied around his ankles, yeah. I didn't want to bring him, I didn't want to compare him to AR, but like he definitely he's got some wheels. Like,
he's got wheels.
The man's an athlete.
He's not. I wouldn't consider him, in today's standard, a mobile quarterback. I think he would have been
probably not
incredibly mobile in 2005. Like that's a mobile guy. That's who you would call a two-way threat.
Okay. So Washington, Cincinnati. You know, like I said about preseason, I'm not going to overreact to anything, but I will say that when it came down to starting, Cincinnati O-line,
yeah,
I was scared for Joe Burrow.
Like really scared.
I was really scared for Joe Burrow.
Like he got piled on by 3 dudes. Pause. Didn't look great. He got horse collared. Didn't look great.
No, they were on his ass.
He was running like a motherfucker.
And then they were on Jake Browning's ass and so on. But so just for now, they look scary, in a bad way. It looks. And I'm a Ravens fan. I want to beat a good Bengals team.
Agreed.
Which, mind you, now it's okay. It's always entertaining, I guess, to watch to beat a Bengals team, even if Joe throws 5 touchdowns. But still, sure. I mean,
But it's to the point now that the defense is nearly in shambles, is in shambles, and is on the brink of absolute failure. And then O-line issues essentially eliminate a lot of your, not eliminate, but limit your offensive production. A team that can produce offensively.
And on the flip side of that, like I said, I'm not going to trick myself into anything, but I didn't, how should I say this? I didn't hate what I saw from Caleb Williams.
No.
I didn't hate it. It was like 6 for 10, 1 something for a tutty. I mean, he didn't look terrible. There were series obviously where starters were out
He looks
there
a lot
for
better than
Buffalo.
that. Did you see that video of him in the throwing drill?
Yeah. See, but that's the thing. That's why immediately it's like
So,
we can talk about.
We can't base this off of like practices, and I don't know if that helps Shador's case or certain guys' cases or whatever, but there's guys that should be the starter of the team, and then practice looks horrible, or preseason game looks horrible, or whatever the fuck, or if it looks decent. It's hard to tell in these stages what's going on.
There's no way. If Lamar has a bad week in practice, if Josh Allen had a bad day in a throwing session,
Yeah.
people are like, oh, fuck. What are we going to do?
We're fucked.
Like, they're going to be all right. Like, they're in the NFL. It's the same thing where it's like, Shador did great at practice. Every quarterback should do great at practice.
Yes.
At some point, every quarterback does great at practice.
But if you are an established quarterback and you know that you can bounce back and go win NFL games, you're going to keep your job.
Speaking of established quarterbacks, Flacco officially named the starter of the Browns.
Official.
Which, I kept telling you and everybody else, Flacco is going to be QB1 for the Browns, 40 fucking years old.
Yeah.
And this man is about to start for Cleveland. And
he hasn't started a season
since 2017?
17?
Yeah.
I was trying to think if he had ever started a Jet season. I don't think so.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't played a full season since 2017.
Well, no, he hasn't played a full season, but yeah, I don't think he's been named season starter.
Which is fucking crazy.
He's 40.
Like, this isn't, like, if we're talking name for name, like, I mean, at this point, you're telling me, because here's the thing. You could not convince anybody a year ago that the team Shador Sanders is on, they would pick Joe Flacco over him. And I'm not here today to hate on Shador or whatever. I'm not even here. I don't even have the energy to discuss Shador Sanders today.
Sure.
But I'm just saying that if we're talking the name Shador Sanders, and then they say, but Joe Flacco, unfortunately, is going to be starting over him, they'd be like, yeah, fucking right.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that just goes, like, this isn't a namesake thing. This isn't like, oh, well, you're Joe Flacco. You have seniority. Like, no, like, you won the spot.
Yeah,
On the spot.
I mean, it's the Browns, so if they should know what a not great quarterback looks like, and if Joe didn't look great, they'd probably tell Joe that he looks like shit.
Well, it's like the Browns, and they've seen, but that's the thing, they've seen so many bad quarterbacks, so many,
like way too many that they may not have learned.
But like they might have an idea, but at least in terms of like, I don't know. It's the same reason. Like, yeah, Deshaun has a lot of heat and hasn't been able to stay healthy, but he's still on the team.
Yeah, what are they?
Because I'm not gonna lie.
What, 6 quarterbacks on this team?
Yeah, I've low key. There's like in the back of my mind, it's like a year from now, Deshaun Watson's like fully healthy.
Yeah,
and they just decide like, I mean, fuck it.
I mean, could Deshaun be back this year? When did he get hurt last year?
I don't even remember what the fuck. Is it his shoulder again? I mean, what is wrong with
him? Torn
him?
Achilles.
He tore his Achilles?
Deshaun tore his Achilles.
He definitely tore his Achilles.
You're right.
100%
tore his Achilles.
He tore his Achilles. Yeah.
I can't remember when or where or what, but...
And the fact that Aaron Rodgers is back, he tore his Achilles. He came back way quicker, right?
I can't remember when Deshaun... It may have been off season.
It had to be early. I thought it was... When did Deshaun Watson tear his Achilles? That's a great question.
I really don't know.
When did D. Watt tear
I think it was late last year because they had to put in Huntley.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Because right here I see um what the hell are they showing me right now? Ended by a ruptured October 21st, 2024.
Yeah, so I mean, if we're looking at it
So
from
week
Aaron's
7.
standards, he should be back by now.
But I'm saying Aaron said
Like
he would
that's a
have
year,
played. Aaron said he could have played in the playoffs.
and that was what 5 months.
Yeah, so I'm saying. So I don't know. I don't know what Deshaun Watson's doing. Maybe he's just bullshitting because he's on the fucking Browns.
Well, and it's like maybe Joe starts the season. Maybe Deshaun comes in week 6.
That's the problem. I don't even know who the Browns have on their radar still. They signed Tyler Huntley. They drafted 2 quarterbacks. They have Joe Flacco and Deshaun Watson still on the team. And Kenny Pickett's never seen the field.
No.
Never.
Like, yeah, I don't
He's
know
a-
what their plan is. Is it to win this year? Is it to develop? Is it to buy time so they don't have to play Shador before they want Deshaun back? I really don't
think
know what this is.
I think if Joe is competent enough, say just it is a year where he starts the whole year or doesn't get hurt or whatever. I think they just have another QB battle next year. If they don't, say Joe retires or whatever the fuck, say Joe's out of the equation, it's just another QB battle. If not, fuck, throw Joe back in the mix. 41-year-old Joe in the QB battle. Like I don't know. I don't think
I mean,
anybody's just given the spot next year.
in all honesty, like this feels a little less set in stone than Daniel Jones. I mean, as it should. Joe's 40 years old, and we don't know what he'll look like mid-season or late season or what will be going on. But I'm not sure.
Set in stone in terms of what though?
Like going forward, Daniel Jones
this
is going to
this
be the
season?
starter of this team.
Just this year, you mean?
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
But that's a long
yeah.
run.
I mean, I don't think. I think if the Colts played as bad as the Browns could potentially play, like there's definitely gonna be conversations like, all right, AR,
But,
you might have to get out there.
We need to talk about Joe in realistic terms. Like Joe is far removed from his prime. Yes, he's shown glimpses of him being a good starter, but we're gonna get a few weeks into the year and he's gonna have a bad game, and they're gonna immediately talk about Shador or this or that or
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They're not.
Is Kenny Pickett good enough?
There's so many options. They're not going like so. What they're gonna? All right, week 4 they're gonna throw out Kenny, and then week 7 they're gonna take Kenny out and they're gonna put Shador out, and then week 9 they're gonna take out Shador to put Dylan Gabriel. Like they're not. That's not. No.
Well,
like,
when you start the season with a 40-year-old, you can't plan for a steady season.
We'll see. Bro took.
I'm imagining something's going to get shooken up.
I mean, yeah, Joe Flacco, sure. I mean, yeah, you can't bet on fucking greatness in 2025 with him at your at quarterback. But I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I've seen like absolute greatness since Aaron Rodgers hit 40.
Same.
Like neither of them have been Tom fucking Brady at 40.
No, and the way that people talk about Aaron is like he's gonna have a Tom Brady type of run, and like the way they talked about him on the Jets, and Aaron could do no wrong because he's playing for the Jets. Now we get to see Aaron playing for an established franchise who's made the playoffs before. And I mean, there's probably just going to be more excuses about this and that, and Tomlin and whatever. But yeah, Aaron doesn't have what he used to have. At least he hasn't shown it yet.
But I said we don't know. We got to find out and see. We'll have to wait. Quinn Ewers. I brought him up earlier. He didn't look incompetent.
He's a dolphin.
He was down there doing his thing in the preseason. Mind you, Zach Wilson was also doing his thing for Miami. So I mean, it's the preseason. Not gonna overreact too much, but if we are talking about people who might have a quarterback situation in the future, could be Tua. and maybe their secret backup plan is just throwing Ewers out there in the future.
Potentially.
I don't know. I'm just saying. And the final
Question.
thing,
Sorry, question.
what's that?
Stupid
What's your
question. When you think of NFL teams, and Miami's always the one that fucks me up. Like when you think of divisions, I think of divisions in like sectors of the U.S. map. And whenever I think about the NFC East or the Dolphins in general, I think of them up in the Northeast.
Oh, you're saying the AFC East.
The AFC East. And then I have
Okay.
to track my brain and go, oh no, the Miami, they're in Florida.
Okay.
And it throws me off.
No, what's
Because
the
sometimes
question?
I'm like, oh, they're up in the north.
But no, you
Or
said
up in the
question.
Northeast.
What's the question?
Do you do that? Do you have severe mentally challenged problems with NFL geography?
No. Sometimes, no.
Okay.
I mean, no. I my best when it comes to geography, it's like probably I'm at like my top peak performance of talking discography. See, I'm already saying the wrong thing. I'm at peak conversation. I'm at peak geo conversation if we're discussing where teams are located
Sure.
in the NFL. But I will say, I will ask you here, counter question, boom, is that the biggest gap division-wise in the NFL?
I think so, and I think that's why it fucks me up.
Like AFC,
Like when you think,
both of the
well,
well,
NFC East, there's Dallas out there. But when I think of the NFC East, I think of those three teams in that section. And then I
Dallas
have to
to New
backtrack
York.
Dallas to Texas.
Dallas, you're the geography guy. Dallas to New York, that's got to be more than, oof.
No.
Boston to Miami. That's no okay.
Boston, Miami is a good bit. I think it's further.
That's look. We ain't gonna pull out a goddamn. We're not gonna pull out Google Earth.
Ooh.
But look, I'm just saying there might be some comp. Just wait till Alaska gets a team. The last thing I have to say about preseason quarterbacks is MVP or not, wherever you want to rank him, wherever you want to put him, the Ravens will be absolutely fucked if Cooper Rush has to take a snap for us in the regular season.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying, like, the reason Lamar didn't win MVP is because of how good the Ravens are. Okay, sure. I don't care how good people say the Ravens are.
Cooper Rush
If Cooper Rush has to
be
be relied on at any point this season, we're fucked.
Gonzo.
We're fucked.
And
we have absolutely no chance at anything.
It's kind of the opposite of what you guys have picked as a backup quarterback. You guys have picked a semi-mobile quarterback who can kind of play in the style of Lamar. Obviously, no one can, but someone who at least can understand the system. Instead, you throw Cooper Rush, who comes from that Dak Prescott system, which is standing around and running out of the pocket and doing nothing with the ball. And then you throw him into this Lamar Jackson, fast-paced, run the football offense. And I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense.
Well, I'll say when you have a team like any team like this where you have an established guy, you have to find a guy who is like just okay with knowing like you don't have a chance at like playing.
No.
Like you're gonna be on the sideline with a headset on, like helping us out. Like you're not doing that's it.
Yeah.
If you have to find like we could have gotten, I don't know, like who's a faster Cooper Rush, Daniel Jones? Like, I don't know, like
yeah, exactly.
But Daniel Jones wants to compete for a spot, or Justin Fields is like, no, I want to play football. I'm not sitting on the bench.
Yeah, like those. Maybe you guys can get AR, put AR in your system, see what he does.
No, then we'll need a third string quarterback.
You'll need a few strings.
No reason. But all right. Flipping the page. The page is getting flipped.
It is crazy that you guys have 2 quarterbacks and the Browns have 6.
Yes.
And they're like 6? Totally okay with it.
Joe?
Like they are not going to make cuts.
They have 6 fucking quarterbacks.
Joe, Kenny, Gabe, Shador,
D-Watt,
Huntley,
Huntley.
Deshaun Watson.
That's 6, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
I stopped counting in midway, but yeah, no. Okay, yeah, no. That is that. Wait, do they made? Was it final cuts or the first wave of cuts? Is that what was going down?
Maybe first. Final cuts aren't going to happen for a little bit.
Because I'm curious because now Deshaun Watson's on the pup list, so he's not a factor in that. But right
Not yet.
now,
Not yet. He's on
so
what? Published is 4 weeks.
so then what? Tyler Huntley was just cut. Is that what we're looking at right now? I mean, I don't. Because right now it's the same.
Well,
it's Joe, Kenny Pickett, Gabe, and Shador.
He's not on the roster.
What do you mean?
Like they probably like.
I mean, everybody's on the roster before they.
Well, sure, but he's not going to. I don't think he's going to make the 53-man roster. Like,
he was cut.
Oh, really?
It says yes. Tyler Huntley was recently cut by the Cleveland Browns. He was released after the Browns were unable to find a trade partner for him. However, he was. Whoa.
He's going back to Baltimore.
Wait. Is this the old report? Is this the? Because didn't he already come back to Baltimore after leaving Cleveland? Wasn't there already a back and forth with that? Yeah, see, we signed him 2024, recently cut. So, see, this is AI pulling up old shit.
Okay.
I want to know 2020. I need 2025 news. We're not in 2024 no more. I need 2025 news. Signed 2025 after he was released by the Browns in 2024.
Yeah.
Signed the Miami Dolphins. He signed with 2025 due to multiple injuries to their quarterback room. They now have 6 quarterbacks. He's just currently active. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but he's not going to be listed in the depth chart. Like,
fuck no. I guess not. Bro's going to be on the practice squad.
Yeah, P squad. But honestly, y'all should just swap Cooper Rush and Tyler Huntley and call it a day.
Yeah, that would be nice. But Tyler Huntley's trying to play. Tyler Huntley wants to play football, I guess.
Yeah, well, you're not going to make it on a team with 6 guys in front of you.
Quarterbacks,
5.
top 5,
4.
top 5 quarterbacks, Devin. Did you? Quick side note: did you see a video of Beverly finding out about Karl Malone? No, finding out about Karl Malone.
No,
you didn't see that video.
No,
okay.
And
please remind me.
That might be why, like, Karl Malone, like, still like gets talked about in high regard. Because
remind me after this podcast. You need to watch this video after the podcast.
Yeah,
it's during his podcast. Him and his co-host.
Rowan, yeah,
and they're doing like a fantasy like type of draft. I guess that whatever they're doing.
Sure.
And he picks Karl Malone, and Ron's like,
Ron,
you're okay with him, Ron? Whatever the fuck.
The
white guy on the podcast. The white guy on the podcast was like, are you okay with him? Like, you're picking something. Ask him one question. First, Pat Bev's like, yeah, I mean, top 20 all time, blah blah blah. And he's like, even with the off the court stuff, and he's like, yeah, I'm not really familiar with his off the court stuff. And then he goes, so this is how it goes. He's like, oh, he got a 13-year-old pregnant, and then Pat Bev's just like,
yeah.
Or actually, I think it was a jaw drop. I think it was
a 12-year-old, and he was 20.
I think it was this right here.
Okay.
And he was like, wait. But because right after he says it, he goes, 13-year-old pregnant. All right, I'm going to go with Oscar Robertson. Like, just completely goes, he's like, hold on. And it goes on. He's like, his mind just can't, he's like, was he a teenager too? Like, was he? And he's like, no, I think he was like an adult. He was like, let's look it up. He was like, yep, 20 years old. He does all the research. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Like, I love dropping bombshells on people like that. So to drop a bombshell on Pat Bev, I got a good laugh out of it. Top 5.
But I think that just goes to show, like, how little current guys know about guys who played in the 80s?
I mean, I went a while without knowing it, and I feel like if I was like 15 years older and wasn't on social media as much, I probably might have not known
See, but it's like who in our era knows about Karl Malone's game?
about his game.
Yeah,
Nothing, none about it.
I don't. I know he's got a lot of
Oh no,
points.
goddamn thing about his game. Let's talk about 2005 all the way to 2009. Those 5 seasons, Devin. Because last episode we did the first 5 seasons of the 21st century, and we talked about the top 5 quarterbacks of those first 5 years. And this all started with just a comment, and I still should have done my research and figure out who said it. Somebody said Ben is not top 5 of his era. Big Ben, not top 5 his of any of his era. And I don't know what that era is, because we could chop it up and go like 2008 to 2012, like those
Sure.
5 years, like those 5 seasons. But I don't know. I feel like this is easier.
At
Just
that
do
point,
the-
you
do
would
the
have
5.
to cater to everyone's prime.
Exactly. So we just do these every 5 years. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought after doing the first 5, I was like, all right, well, there's obviously gonna be an increase in just like exciting, I don't know, seasons, exciting players to talk about. And maybe it'd be a little hard to decide who makes the top 5 list. Kind of like 2004 or 2002, 2004. There's like 2 to 3 who are like obvious.
Yeah.
And then like you're splitting hairs kind of in a bad way to decide who's 4 and 5.
Okay.
Like it's almost like who's left? Like who else could we even consider?
And that's like that with 05
So,
to 10?
I mean, you tell me. Because I believe in the first one we came down to a conclusion of at least the top 3 of Peyton, Brady, and then what? I think we were splitting with Favre and McNabb.
Well, we were splitting
I think-
Favre
I
and
think that's what
McNabb,
we-
yeah.
Favre and McNabb. I think
right.
that's
So guaranteed for 05 to 09, Tom, Peyton.
Breeze. Drew Brees.
Brees.
Oh, you called Andrew last episode, and that's not his name.
His name was never Andrew.
No, I looked it up. His name is Drew Brees. His name is Drew.
See, because I know someone whose name was Jonathan, and they got it changed to John.
Yeah, but that's like naming your kid Phil.
Yeah, that's true. Is Phil Sims' name
It-
Phil
I
or
mean,
is it Philip?
Is Phil Sims' name Phil? Let's see. Is Phil Sims' name Phil?
It's definitely like Philip Raymond Sims.
Should I just look up? Let me just look up Phil
Just
Sims
look up
and see
Phil
if it
Sims,
gives
yeah.
me his full name. His name is Philip Martin Sims.
Ah, I was close.
So yeah, no, Drew Brees is definitely on this list. Now, who you think is going to be top 1 or number 1? I don't know. I honestly don't know yet. So let's look over some things. Tom Brady. He went 49 and 16, 16,000 yards, 919 yards. Now, how do you want me to do this? You want me to spread it out all Brady's things, or you want me to go Brady and then compare the 3 right away? Like, you want me to read his entire stat line and then go on to the next person, or do you want me to give you boom, 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 and then keep going back to the player? You know what I mean? Like, do you want a carousel of Brady, Peyton, and Breeze, or just all of Brady first?
Carousel.
Okay, so
It's a little
Brady,
easier
he
to
went
follow.
49. So Brady went 49 and 16. Peyton Manning went 65 and 15. Drew Brees went 47 and 32. Brady threw for 16,919 yards. Peyton threw for 20,686 yards. Drew Brees threw for 21,874 yards. Brady, 128 touchdowns, 47 interceptions. Peyton Manning, 150 touchdowns, 61 interceptions. Drew Brees, 146 touchdowns, 72 interceptions. Brady led the league in yards twice, led the league in touchdowns once. Peyton led the league in touchdowns once. Drew Brees led the league in yards twice. 3-time Pro Bowler for Brady, 5-time Pro Bowler for Peyton, 3 Pro Bowls for Brees. Peyton or Brady, MVP 1 time, Opoy 1 time, 1-time first team All Pro, 1 comeback player of the year, 0-1 in the Super Bowl. Peyton Manning,
Comeback
3
player of the
first team
year,
All Pros
09.
after tearing
Yeah,
his
he tore
Achilles,
his
or after
ACL.
tearing his ACL.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Peyton, 3-time first team All Pro, 2-time MVP, 1-1 in Super Bowl appearances and Super Bowl MVP. Drew Brees, 1-time Opoy, 1-time first team All Pro, 1-0 in the Super Bowl MVP.
Off the bat, Peyton.
I mean,
Multiple MVPs, right?
3-time first team All Pro,
2 Super Bowls, 1 win.
65-15.
Yeah.
He's 65 wins. Brady was 49-16. Brady did miss a whole year, but
That is true.
it is what it is. I think it's Peyton. I think I would have to agree. I would have to agree
Yeah.
off rip, Peyton for sure. Now, did Drew Brees have a better 5-year stint in these 5 seasons than Brady? I get it, recency bias.
But it's the losses and the picks.
Okay, one of those years Brady went 16-0.
16-0. Well,
I mean,
19-1.
we're going. I mean,
18-1.
well, no, we're just regular season. I'm just
No,
talking
no,
regular
I'm just
season.
yeah.
But I'm saying, like, we're looking at the talent, like talent for talent, the team for team.
Yeah.
Drew,
Tom threw for 5.
Drew had
50 touchdowns to Randy Moss.
Yeah, so I mean, Drew Brees, 3 Pro Bowls. They both had 3 Pro Bowls. Both have an Opoy. Obviously, Brees don't got a damn MVP. They're both first team All Pro. Both made a Super Bowl. Only Brees won 1. Brees has a Super Bowl MVP. They both led the league in yards twice. Brady led the league in touchdowns once, but I mean, Brees 21,874 yards to almost 17,000 for Brady. Brees, to me, turned the ball over a little bit more, but I don't know. I think we're going to get to a point where Brady's going to dominate probably next episode. Probably, right?
Well,
Maybe.
And that's the thing with Thomas Edward Patrick Brady is that, yes, he has won the most Super Bowls. He has the most yards because of longevity. He has this because of that.
But we're not. That's not a bad thing, though. I'm not
No,
knocking him for that.
Not a bad thing. He won a Super Bowl at whatever age. But then it's like there's the Mahomes of this era, the guy who wins. And then there's Josh Allen, Lamar, Joe. Guys who are arguably better right now. But Mahomes is the GOAT of the era.
So everybody else is the Breeze right now, is what you're saying?
They're the Breeze. Maybe no one's the Manning yet, but Lamar, if he wins the Super Bowl, will be the Manning.
God damn it.
Fuck. But no, it's like, again, it's hard to shit on Tom, but it's also kind of annoying how people blanketly just go, the GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time. No one's close. It's like, there have been a lot of great quarterbacks in the NFL, and just to say that Tom is long high above everybody else is a little fucked.
Well, I mean, we do it in terms of an entire career. I mean,
no,
of
course,
it's hard to touch Brady.
But if Brady's career stopped when he was 36, we wouldn't say a lick.
but it didn't.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying like if Tom Brady's career stopped at 36, obviously he'd be a great quarterback with 3 Super Bowls, but it would be much different talking about him. And
Yeah, I don't know.
it seems like we always have 2 conversations. It's like who won the most, and then it's like who's the most talented. And for whatever reason, it's a more interesting conversation with the talent level.
I mean,
we talk Favre, Marino, Rodgers, Breeze, Manning, all these names, and then when it comes to the GOAT, it's one guy.
which I still think is true for right now.
Because of winning. But here's the thing.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I think when you.
But here's the thing. If Pat has seasons statistically like this last one down the road and is still in every Super Bowl or winning a lot of Super Bowls, we're gonna, yes, talk about him in a high way, but also talking
there
about
was
the
a
other
year.
great quarterbacks in the league.
But there was a year Tom threw 50 touchdowns, didn't lose, and lost a Super Bowl. It's like you're gonna have your years where it's just not. It might not go your way one way or another. But if you look at the first 10 years of his career is basically what we're looking at for Tom, and you go, it's cool, it's great. You have some historic moments in there, but in terms of longevity, that's kind of the most talented or best ability he had to make his case.
And it wasn't just longevity.
The question is,
like Joe Flacco, it was longevity at the highest level.
Joe Flacco has longevity. It ain't Brady longevity, but it's longevity.
Yeah.
The question is, is Drew Brees 2 or 3?
I don't know.
So I know we just called Tom the GOAT, but like I'm kind of.
I mean the MVP year, but the MVP year with Randy Moss, the MVP year. It's just better teams. Tom's always had better teams.
Yeah, I would say Tom's probably always had better teams
than Drew. I don't know. Fuck it.
So give me put Drew at 2.
Fuck it.
Put Drew at 2. Piss some
just
people off. Piss some people off
New
today.
England fans.
Piss some people off today. Now remember when I said it gets a little tricky after 3? It's because it gets a little tricky after 3. Like you would think, what, Ben, Favre, maybe Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers took over for Drew and for the Chargers. You know. Maybe.
What about Jason Campbell?
Maybe something like that. Jason Campbell's not on this list. Jason Campbell's not. He didn't make this list.
That's weird.
Okay. Here, in terms of let's see. I'll go off. Let's go. Here, I'll go the next 3 that I think could be contenders right here. Boom, boom, and boom. And you're gonna go, wow. All right. Well, we're starting to get a little. We're thinning out here in terms of greatness in a 5-year stretch. Ben Roethlisberger, 47-26. Brett Favre, 46-34. Eli Manning, 49-31. Ben Roethlisberger had 16,681 yards. Favre had 19,595 yards. Eli had 17,601 yards. Ben had 110 touchdowns to 70 interceptions. Favre had 121 touchdowns to 91 interceptions. And Eli, I, for some reason, didn't write down, but it's okay because I still have it over here. Eli, 119 touchdowns, 79 interceptions. Yeah. And then if we look at Big Ben, he has 1 Pro Bowl, and he was 2-0 in the Super Bowl. No Super Bowl MVPs. 3 Pro Bowls for Brett Favre, and then 1 Pro Bowl, 1-0 in the Super Bowl MVP for Eli.
3 Pro. Now you want to talk about just Brett?
Mm-hmm. You want to talk about just winning, right? Remember you said some people just win. I think Ben just won. He won 2 Super Bowls in these 5 years, but
yeah. Well, we know what happened in
He didn't lead.
Seattle one.
He didn't lead the league and shit. He didn't. He had an MVP that year on his team. I fucking had two different times he won a Super Bowl, and let's be
You
real,
said
it's
he
like
had an MVP on his team?
excuse me, I'm thinking of the team that he beat, Sean Alexander. That is
Yes.
my fault.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. What I was gonna say though is 2 shots at winning a Super Bowl MVP, wasn't able to get it done, and I'm not taking away any credit. Well, Super Bowl 40, I will all day. Seattle got fucking screwed in that Super Bowl, but
Yeah, I mean,
okay,
Heinz Ward won that MVP.
Arizona versus the Steelers. You know, I'm not gonna take away anything from the Steelers, but I mean, a lot of shit, some crazy shit happened that game to seal that victory. So I don't know. I don't know where I put Ben. I don't know. I don't know. You look at it on the flip side. What you got, Eli, who won a couple more games, but lost a couple more games, threw about 1,000 more yards, the same amount of Pro Bowls, one less Super Bowl appearance, with the win and a Super Bowl MVP.
And you have Brett, who averaged 22 picks a year over 5 years.
22 picks a year, yeah. 91 interceptions, 121 touchdowns, 3 Pro Bowls, though, so 2 more Pro Bowls in both of them. And those 19,000 yards, I mean, don't really mean shit to me.
Like, you cannot throw 20-plus picks in today's game and ever think about touching a Pro Bowl. Like, you can't think about touching a Pro Bowl.
No. There was a year, I think Ben and Brett in both of these 5-year stints have both led the league in picks. During this, maybe even Eli. I mean, Eli's up there with what?
Eli's
what did I
got
say?
79.
Fucking 79 interceptions. These motherfuckers are turning the ball over a lot.
Shit.
Because what you look at, Brady with 47, Peyton with 61, so he was kind of up there. Breeze was up there too with 72. So
yeah,
what are we really talking about? Ben at 70 is kind of okay. Eli's kind of okay. Brett Favre at 91, that's a little ridiculous.
It's a little fucking ridiculous.
So you keep those in mind, right? You keep those 3 guys in mind, and now I have the guys. I got the chopped liver, Devin. I got the people that I really could only consider just because that's who we have left. We got someone like Phillip Rivers, 46 and 18, 14,918 yards. Now this is a pretty nice ratio: 105 touchdowns to 45 interceptions. He led the league in touchdowns once and had 2 Pro Bowls. Carson Palmer.
Well, you said. See, but Phillip led the league in something.
Had 2 Pro Bowls. Had 2 Pro Bowls. But what?
It's a good ratio. Didn't win Super Bowls. Obviously, didn't win MVPs or Opoys or nothing like that. But
no. Well, but that kind of what kind of hurt Brady's case, though. It's like, you had that one year where you threw 50 fucking touchdowns. So you threw a lot of touchdowns, but does it really matter? It's kind of the same thing with Phillip Rivers. It's like, he led the league in touchdowns once, but 2 Pro Bowls, and that's about it. Carson Palmer, 36 and 32, 15,827 yards, 110 touchdowns to 62 picks, 2 Pro Bowls, also led the league in touchdowns once throughout those 5 years. Where like that, see, that's what I'm saying. It's like, then we look at, like I said, what I say last time. Maybe we can go look at the 90s one day, but if we're talking 21st century, don't fucking bring up Kurt Warner's name. All right?
Please, God, no.
Don't bring up Kurt Warner's name. 27 and 30, 15,843 yards. He was a Pro Bowler, 0-1 in Super Bowl. And that's it. That's it. Don't bring up Kurt Warner at all when it comes to the 21st century. You might as well bring up Tony Romo in the 21st century. 38 and 17, 15,045 yards, 3-time Pro Bowler. He threw 107 touchdowns to 55 picks. That's better than some of these guys.
Jesus.
And God forbid.
Can we just do a top 3?
We can do a top 3, Boo. Can we do one like if one of these guys didn't go to prison and missed 2 years? Because I'm gonna say, look, I'm gonna say something good. I'm gonna say something positive, and then I'm gonna say something negative for Michael Vick. All right,
Okay.
Michael Vick, if he didn't go to prison for those 2 years, would have been one of, if not the next person on this list, or
Sure.
might have been top fucking 3. Because who knows? Who knows what would have happened?
Yeah.
The year before he went to prison, he finally ran for 1,000. It's like, all right, maybe who the fuck knows what's gonna happen with Vick? He's not. Obviously, on this list, he missed 2 years, pretty much 3 because the third year, his first year out, he played like 4 games. Anyways,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, and yes, I'm a Ravens fan, so it's very biased, but I need to just get this out. I need to get this off my chest. Having this 2020, all this hindsight, just looking back, it's crazy that it took so long for people to accept how much better Lamar Jackson is and was than Michael Vick.
It's like, not only did we have to see multiple years of him, of Lamar, but he had to break every single Vick record.
Yeah, and when you kind of look at them Vick records, like Vick, I'm not gonna I don't want to take anything away from Michael Vick, but like his best year, I think he threw for 3,300 yards.
Yeah.
His best year, he threw for 21 touchdowns. His best year, he had 1 year where he ran for 1,000. Lamar's ran for 1,000 twice. One of those years was 1,200.
Yeah.
1,200.
Well, yeah, Lamar has taken the bar to the next level, but I mean, I think it was
to the next stratosphere.
The stratosphere, yeah. But
sorry,
I mean, I think it was early in Lamar's career that even Vick was like, he's better than me.
He's better than me, and like I said, I don't want to take anything away from Vick because I mean, he was one of them ones. He was a motherfucking dog. But when it comes to just we're comparing Lamar Jackson to Michael Vick, who's a better passer? Who's a better runner? Who's a better winner? Who's a better fucking everything in terms of just better quarterback at every single aspect of the game? It's Lamar. Yeah. Because I remember when people were like, "Man, Lamar can run," but like y'all got to remember Michael Vick could throw. It's like, yeah,
Lamar could throw.
We remember. Yeah. And 3,300 being your career high and 21 touchdowns being your career high, that is chump change to fucking Lamar Jackson. What are we talking about?
I mean, it's like Lamar's second season, his first full season in the league, won MVP, threw for what, 3,700, ran for 1,000, had 36 odd touchdowns passing.
And that was just the man ran for 1,200 yards, Devin.
Yeah,
1,200, and that's one of the 2,000-yard year, and he had like a 900 and something year. I mean, I'm sorry, not to glaze. I don't know. You know what? That word kind of that word's gone away. I don't know if the NFL season, the NFL season might bring glaze back, but that word kind of seems like it's fallen back into the beginning of 2025, 2024.
Can we
we've lost the glaze.
Have a different word?
No. So I'm sorry if you're anybody's.
You're Krispy Kreming me right now, dude.
No, yeah. See, we're not going to that. Back to the top 5.
You're creaming me.
So who's fourth? Is it Ben? Because I don't think. Is it Ben? Because I don't think so.
I don't think so.
And I'm not saying that.
I think that guy is right.
I'm not like I especially talking about past and the history of it. I have no I'm not biased when it comes to discussing Ben Roethlisberger.
No,
I can accept his greatness
unless it's off the field.
Well, yeah, we're on a motorcycle. But if we're talking about Eli Manning,
what the hell are you doing
about? I don't know. I think he wrecked.
Like what? Before he
played. He did some stupid shit on a motorcycle. I don't know who I'm looking at here, Devin. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of struggling because I might take Eli over Brett and Ben. Is that not crazy? Like, I think this next, like I said, I know I said this about Brady, but I think these, I'm just gonna have a prediction. So the next episode, it's got to be what? Brady for sure. Peyton's probably still gonna be in the conversation, even though he missed. No, actually, no. Between missing 2011 and most of 2015, probably not going to be in the
So
conversation.
what is this, 2010 to
A-Rod for
14?
sure. 2010 to 14. So Drew, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. I think Ben's going to be in there for sure.
Yeah.
So maybe next episode is when it gets a little bit better for Ben. But as of right now, I think Eli Manning might have it. I don't know. Was there a 5-year stint where he was top 5?
I was thinking Eli and Phillip.
Phillip Rivers.
I mean, if we're looking at stats.
Okay. You know, I don't hate it, but you know what? I don't love it because this list is disgusting. This list is disgusting. Top five quarterbacks from 2005 to 2009 is Peyton at 1, Breeze at 2, Brady at 3, Eli at 4, Rivers at 5. What the fuck happened to quarterback play at the beginning of this century?
Maybe there's just never been 5 good quarterbacks.
Maybe there never has been 5 great quarterbacks in a 5-year stint. But like I said, though, if I switched it to, let's look at 2007 to 2013, and we looked at, or 2012 and didn't go exactly 5, it might be better. What are you doing?
I don't know.
What was that?
I was doing like a De Niro dead fish type of face.
Okay. I'm not. Yeah, I was about to say I wasn't sure, but this list is disgusting, Devin. I don't like it at all. I'm not the biggest fan. But all right, it's Jeopardy time. It is Jeopardy time. Let me pull Jeopardy up for us. Let's see, where is it? Boom, boom, boom. All right, you see it? You got it?
Yeah.
You hear? All right, we got NFL offenses, NFL all-time offenses, NFL career paths, NFL by best players colleges, and NFL impossible. You get to go first.
I'm going to bang myself out of the gate. NFL impossible for 2.
Okay. Name a team that has lost 5 Super Bowls.
Shit. The Bills have only lost 4. The Vikings have only lost 4.
Bills lost 4 in a row.
The Bills lost 4 in a row, but those are the 2 teams who have never won and who have lost a ton. Is there a team who has won one and lost a bunch, who's been in a bunch? The Pats lost in 96. Oh, Fui? One of those ones.
No. What are you talking about?
No, they didn't lose.
Giants twice. They lost to Philly.
Giants twice. Philly. That's it. It's 4.
I hope this ain't a trick question.
I'm going to say the Steelers because of... Just because. I hope it's not 0, but...
You think? I mean, do you truly think it's 0?
I don't know. I think it could be.
How about we go, I'll give you 100 if it's 0.
Okay.
But then give an answer.
Steelers.
Denver Broncos and New England Patriots.
I did know that the fucking Broncos lost 5.
You were on it. You should have just went Patriots. Yeah.
But did the Pats lose 5?
No, they must have lost one other one in the 20th century. Because they didn't lose. They won those first 3 with Brady, and then
they must have played.
Lost to the Giants twice, lost to Philly, and that's all that they lost. Yeah.
They went to 9 and won 6.
And the ones they won, they should have lost. And the
Well,
ones they lost,
Brady went to 9, won 6.
All right. I'm gonna go NFL offenses 200. We got the QB out of Oklahoma. We got a running back out of Penn State. Wide receiver out of Ole Miss. This is the Eagles. This is the Eagles offense. Yeah. This is the Philadelphia Eagles. Has to be. Bam, bam. All right, where are we going?
NFL offenses for 3.
NFL offenses for 3. QB Louisville, running back Tennessee, wide receiver Ohio State, wide receiver 2 Weber State, tight end Oregon. Thought you had it. You thought you had it. You were like, damn.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
you
it.
thought I had it? Because
You
that's
thought you had it
the
the
New
first-
Orleans Saints with Chris Olave, Tyler Slough, Alvin Kamara, and 2 other guys.
Yeah. Which, whoa. Well,
Whoa.
I mean, my bad. Whoa, I know.
You trying to
I got
bang
you.
me?
I got you. Whoa, I got you. But Rattler came from.
No, that's Tyler
What's it
Slough.
called? He ain't the starter. He ain't starting for shit. Okay, that's fine though. Career paths for 200. I don't know. Let's see, 200 for career paths. All right, this guy played for Oregon State. God damn, this is for 200. All right, Saints, Patriots, Rams, Texans, Cowboys, Saints. All right, let's go over that one more time. Saints, Patriots, Rams, Texans, Cowboys, Saints. Fucking Marquise Colston. Brandon Cooks. It is Brandon Cooks.
I didn't realize he played for the Pats before the Rams.
I didn't realize he had. I don't know what I was thinking there. That had me. I was lost at Oregon State. I'm not gonna lie. I was Oregon State. Who the fuck was a Beaver?
NFL offense is 100.
NFL offense is. Oh, sorry. Ignore that. NFL offense is 100. QB Wisconsin, running back Purdue, wide receiver LSU, wide receiver 2 Kentucky, tight end Penn State.
Who's the Purdue running back?
It's not. He doesn't start.
Yeah, it's not Scatterbooby, but yeah, it's the Giants.
I was gonna say yeah. It's the Giants. Yeah, because Scatterboo's like 2 or 3. Man, I really want to. Let me go for it. 400 offense. QB USC. Michigan State for the running back. Ohio State. Eastern Washington wide receiver 2. Tight end Iowa. Oh. Wait. Oh, I'm blanking. You know the way you just covered your face. You know so hard.
I know, but.
Oh, wait, no, wait. Who the fuck wait. There's no. Here's a problem, though. I'm thinking about how hard, 200 was for the other one, and this for 400. So there's no way this is what I think it is. And bro didn't come at it. I sadly, can't think of any other quarterback except Caleb, so that's who I'm going to have to go with. Sam Darnold.
I was trying to think of another motherfucking Eastern Washington Cooper Kupp.
Well, their team is so different now. I wasn't even thinking of Seattle. I'm
I was trying to think of another USC quarterback, and I kept thinking of fucking Matt Leinart.
Wait, so who are you thinking?
Well, my initial thought was the Bears because of USC, but
okay, yeah, I was about to say
I wasn't
there's
on
no
the
way
Seahawks.
it was gonna be that easy.
Give me the 500.
Alabama quarterback, Texas A&M running back, University. Wow, this is 500. Okay,
the Dolphins.
This is 500.
And that's the thing with the NFL offense is it can only get so there's 32 teams, it can only be so hard.
I'm pissed. They put the fucking Dolphins at 5.
That's crazy.
See, that's the thing. So you're telling me all-time offense is gonna be even harder?
Oh yeah.
How? If it's all time? I'm only just gonna have to guess who. All right, I'm
Well,
gonna
I
test
mean,
the
it's not
waters.
as
I
current.
tested it too. See, Stanford, Georgia, Missouri. Okay, this is fucking. This is the Broncos. Easy.
Savannah State, baby.
All you gotta know is
I'll
two or
take my
three of them
NFL
bitches.
all-time offenses for one.
NFL all-time offense for one. QB Michigan, San Diego State for running back, Marshall wide receiver, Nebraska.
That's the Patriots. Marshall, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the
That's the Patriots. 500 all time. Northwestern.
Did you giggle?
I did.
Why?
I let out a chuckle. Well, the fact that I don't know. I thought this would be easier than current.
No. Well, this is any team of any era and any time compared to the current guys in the league.
Well, yeah, but it's the all-time list. You know.
Yeah, but there's a lot more all-time teams in there.
Yeah, that's fine. No, that's fine. Ohio State.
Jump straight to the five-banger.
Yeah, no, jump straight to the five-banger, Devin. Let's make it a fucking game. So, but what I'm thinking here is, I got a lot of wide receiver, ones going through the head. Tight end for Alabama. Now that's interesting. That is an interesting one. And it also, the question is, who do they consider the best quarterback of this team? That's another thing that I am having trouble thinking of. All right, let's go with who is it not? All right, well, it's not the Ravens. I'll tell you that. It's not Philly. I'll say that. I'll lock in on that. It's not the Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah, no, I'm lost, Devin. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I agree.
So let's go ahead and say it's the Carolina. No, because they're gonna say it's fucking Cam, right? There's no way they would say anybody else but Cam. I hope so.
Oh, this is the best off. Oh, I'm being stupid.
Yeah, this isn't any offense of, or maybe it is. Maybe it
No,
is.
no, no. This is the best player in each position.
All time.
God.
I don't know. I can't think of anybody because it's not even Carolina. But give me the Panthers. Okay.
That's a shame.
Okay.
That's a toughie.
Okay. I'll bounce back. We're good.
Career pass for one.
Career pass for one.
Jail.
All right.
Mike
nice.
Vick, baby. Jail is awesome.
That is hilarious. I'm gonna go all time for 3. Let's just see if it's a little easier. QB Tennessee, running back Miami, Syracuse, wide receiver 2, Miami, tight end Iowa. I mean, there's only one guy.
Yeah, but I guess they're forgetting the other guy. Peyton, I guess. Yeah, Peyton. Well, okay. Well,
I was thinking the Colts. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, I was saying I was. Okay.
Well, I was thinking like, oh, what are we just throwing Unitas out? But
yeah, well, yeah, because it's Peyton Manning. That's why. Yeah, we're throwing Unitas right out.
Agreed.
Sorry.
All time for 4.
Such a little bitch. Boston College QB, Arizona State. Yeah, because that's a 400. That's super hard. That was really hard. Hold on, let me check that one more time. Oh yeah.
Julio.
Because you want to name another Boston? You want to name another? Yeah. Oh yeah, Julio. Yeah. It's cool. It's fine. It's cool. I'm okay with that. I don't know what this is. NFL by best players colleges. Because is that not this? NFL by best players colleges. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that. Give me career pass for 3.
Bro.
Bro, you got Michael Vick.
All right, Vic was a 1.
I know. And the second one was Brandon Cooks. Look at this. All right. Fuck me, dude. So he started with the Cardinals, Lions, Raiders, Dolphins, Panthers, Hartford. He played in the UFL at some point. 49ers, Bears, Bucks, Browns, Jets, Eagles, Texans, retired, Panthers, QB coach, Vikings QB coach. What the fuck is this supposed to be? The UFL is throwing me all the way off. Lions, Raiders, Dolphins, Panthers. Throw me in the dirt. I have no clue who this could be.
I'm
He's
lost.
the Vikings QB coach. I have absolutely no clue. No clue. Let's figure it out. It's Josh McCown.
McCown.
See,
I guess that's fair. It's fucking
I would have thought
crazy.
McCown. I would have went straight to the Browns with McCown. I wouldn't have thought of
Yeah.
how many teams?
Cardinals, Lions, Raiders,
Tell me,
Dolphins.
wait, Josh McCown played in the UFL before he played for the Browns?
That's fucking nuts.
All right. Did I already minus myself? I don't think so. Because I lost. I was at -2. I took the 5 banger, which would be at -7. Okay. Cool. All right. Where are we going?
I'll go NFL by best colleges for 1.
All right. So their edge rusher is North Carolina. QB's from Ole Miss. And their third best player is from Texas Southern. He's a defensive end. So these are their top 3 players right now.
This is top 3 players ever.
NFL by best players colleges. So this is the NFL right now. This isn't all time. This team's best player is an edge rusher from North Carolina. Their second best player is a quarterback from Ole Miss.
There's no QBs from Ole Miss. Yes, there is. And it's the same team that has an all-time quarterback from Ole Miss. No, edge rusher would be Lawrence Taylor. Did he go to UNC?
If it's all time, I don't know if this is all time.
The Giants.
Is it all time? Okay, it's all time.
Because, yeah, Eli went to Ole Miss.
Okay. Okay, 200. Wide receiver, Georgia Tech.
Easy.
All right, this is the Lions. Cool. Where are you going?
3.
For this NFL by best, there's 2 3s on the board. DN Wisconsin. This is easy.
It's the Texans. D-Hop, baby.
Yeah. Okay, 400. Running back Florida. All right, well, this is the Cowboys.
Give me the 5.
QB Cal, Southern Mississippi, QB, DN Tennessee.
It's the Packers. That's the 5?
That's the 5. My 5. Okay. All right. Okay.
The 5 is 2 of the best quarterbacks of all time.
And what was the 5 for this? The Browns? Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, yeah, weird.
Okay. Awesome. I don't even think I'm out the game. So let's see. NFL Impossible for 1. I mean, it says impossible. So I'm going to do it. Name a team that is undefeated in Super Bowl trips. Baltimore Ravens. 2-0.
That is. I'm going impossible for 3.
How many players have passed for 90,000 plus in their career, postseason not included?
1. I was just about to say 0.
I'm sorry, Devin.
Um,
I'm sorry, Devin.
that's why it's impossible. Fucking trick questions. Good job.
400 career paths. What? What?
Someone wants to incarnate.
Is this like fucking Cam Ward? Did he play at Miami his whole career?
Oh no, that's 100% Cam.
Okay, you just slide straight to my face.
No, I'm being dead ass. He transferred 3 times.
We're gonna have a big problem if you just lied to me.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I didn't
Thanks for
read the
not
whole
lying.
thing. I was just.
I'm like, boom.
Incarnate.
I'm like, they're naming all the colleges, and then it's like, and then he just played for the Titans. Like, all right.
No, I think he's the first, like either D3 or JUCO player, or D2, whatever the fuck, to get drafted first overall. Career pass. 4th.
Career pass. Pittsburgh, Eagles, Browns, Colts, Patriots, Titans, Giants retired. Eagles, Browns, Colts, Patriots, Titans, Giants retired.
Eagles, Browns, Colts, Pats, Titans, Giants.
Oh no! Never mind. I thought I had a no. No. Okay, never mind. I have no clue.
Rodney Harrison.
Dion Lewis, Devin. Dion Lewis. All right, yeah. Like I said, there's no way of me winning, so let's just go for the closest possible score. Who was the first overall pick in 1997? The year before Peyton?
I think.
Oh boy. Give me. I have no fucking clue. 1997 first overall pick. I don't know. I want a reminder though. Orlando Pace. Orlando Pace. And then finally, Devin. Name one player from the 2014 Bills rookie class.
Sammy Watkins.
Yeah, how is that? What was?
How is that impossible?
How is that? Okay.
He was the
All
top
right.
receiver coming out of Clemson in 2014. He was a dog.
Well, there you go. Negative 400 to 1800.
Like, because of that category, it feels like a pull, but I don't think Sammy Watkins is a pull.
I just need to pick better because they gave you 500 for fucking Green Bay. So you got Brett Favre.
Yeah, Cal and Southern Mississippi. Yeah, I wonder who went there.
I don't know, but all right. It was cool. Good game. Good blowout.
I mean, it's an interesting.
That was a good one. That was definitely a good. That was a good round of Jeopardy. Those were good questions. But with that being said, Devin, we talked fucking Daniel Jones, Anthony Richardson, Rasheed Rice, Sha'carri Richardson, Anthony Edwards, preseason week 2, top 5 quarterbacks from 05 to 09, NFL Jeopardy. Is there anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Shout out Sammy Watkins. Thank you. That was pretty sick.
I mean, you were winning by a lot.
No, it feels good because it said name one person, and it's like there's only one person.
There's only one guy.
There's only one guy who came out of the Bills in that entire era.
Sammy Watkins.
Or who's the other guy? Calvin Benjamin. Popeye's biscuit away from being a tight end.
But he wasn't that year.
No, but I'm just saying from that era.
I don't think you would have named anybody else from Sam. If it said name anybody from the Bills 2014 class except Sammy
Watkins, yeah, no, not a chance. But
Cyril Richardson.
I don't fucking know any of those boys.
Deontrell Henderson.
I know Sammy.
Those names sound fake. With all that being said, though, Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of On It. We will be back on Saturday. Because brand new episodes come out every Tuesday and Saturday. And next episode, we're gonna talk hopefully some better quarterbacks from 2010 to 2014. Because damn, we're gonna look at some full wide receiver cores. We looked at duos, we looked at tandems of tight ends and receivers, but Cam Ward had something interesting to say about his receiving core, so we're gonna take a look at him. Yeah, you said what you had to say. Jahan Dotson jersey on. Go cop your most.
No, this is not a Jahan Dotson jersey. This is just a number 1 jersey.
Like the old college days when you could only buy a number 1.
Just rapping number 1s, yeah.
But with all that being said, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Brand new episodes every Tuesday and Saturday. It has been me. It has been Devin. It has been real. We are out.